Back at the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Before we jump into this video, don't forget, at the end of the video, you can download some free resources that I've created just for you. The Candida Diet and Cleanse Starter Guide, the Ultimate Candida shopping list, the diet shopping list, and also the Candida Symptom Tracker, which you're going to find very useful. So these are all for free. So at the end of the video, just jump into yeastinfection.org/goodies and you can download these things at no charge at all. If you have any questions, remember you can always ask those and either I can get back to you or the team. So thanks for tuning in and we'll catch up with you at the end of the video. Greetings and more greetings. Eric Backer, the naturopath from NZ. How are we all going? A subscriber gave us a question and I'll read that out to you on my screen. How concerned do I need to be about giving my stomach a break? Dr. Backer mentions about stomachs, apparently the person says. They want to know if they should give their stomach a break from dietary supplements. When I hear people saying that, about concerns about stomach, then my question is, what's wrong with your stomach? Is it playing up? If it's playing up, have you found out what it is? Is it a Helicobacter pylori infection? Is it a gastric ulcer? What is it? Are you eating meat pies for breakfast and having 3 beers for dinner? I don't know what you're eating or drinking. So I can tell you now, I've seen so many people over the years with stomach problems. And what I've generally found out, if it's a male with a stomach problem, I need to find out what type of lifestyle that male's got. What's he eating? What's he drinking? How's he working? And in many cases, I found weird stuff. I found people, up at 3 o'clock in the morning having a pizza and a big bottle of Mountain Dew. And then they're off to some party. And then, of course, a day later, they got a stomach ache or they're vomiting or they're sick. And many people still treat their stomachs like basically bowls they can chuck anything into, and hope it just deals with it. It's not that simple. Your stomach definitely needs a break. I read a comment which disturbed me greatly on YouTube about 2 weeks ago, and the comment was from a subscriber saying, OMG, I wouldn't know, ? I've never had, what was it? It was the person was basically saying that this was the first time in 20 years or something they felt their stomach growling. They actually have never felt hunger in 20 years. That to me is like saying you've had your foot on the pedal for 20 years and you forgot to take it off. What do you think the motor's going to be like? Imagine keeping your foot on the brake for 20 years. The smoke and the smell. For God's sakes, give that flippin' pedal a break, Stomachs need, obviously, downtime and a break. And for that reason, generally once per week, I've been doing this for a while now, I eat virtually no food on one day. Now, some people call that intermittent fasting or whatever. I just call it common sense. You can't keep chucking food down the whole, meals, large portions, and expect the stomach and the digestive organs to work well. They need a break. So here's the thing. It's not so much the supplements you need to be concerned about, it's the food. Because you're not eating thousands of supplements a day, i.e. thousands of calories. So if you're very careful about what you eat and eat good food and always understand that what goes in here is actually quite important to your health. Not only that, it's how much you put in there and how you chew that food. All the things I've said a million times before. These are critical things to think about, as a human being that wants to be healthy. So give your stomach a break from food at least once a week. Back off the pedal. Let the pedal go, and maybe have a cup of soup, one of those packet soups or something, or some chicken soup or something light like a salad on that day. But the key thing I do on that day is I probably drink about 3 or 4 liters of water on that day. I drink a lot of water anyway, but I drink extra on that day. And you know what? Usually a day later I feel fantastic because I've given all these organs a break. And the thing is, you soon get used to that feeling. I've got that feeling now because every now and then I have a very light breakfast. It might just be 2 or 3 tablespoons of rolled oats, that's it. Cooked in water with a bit of honey on top. That's the breakfast. But then I'll have a big lunch, a bigger lunch. So giving the stomach a break makes it much more efficient in how it works. It allows it to clean up. It also gives the intestines and pancreas a break. And then when you do eat food, portion size small. Now to the supplement part. When you give the tummy a break, you'll find the supplement's not much of a problem at all. They'll digest quite well with the food, right? Don't take supplements on an empty stomach. I don't think it's a great idea. Take them with food unless it's a specific reason. The only time you need to give supplements a break is if you're taking way too many. I posted a video several years ago talking about one patient we had that was taking over 60 different dietary supplements in one day. Over 60 bottles, like the whole table was full. I couldn't believe it. I said to the woman, have you got a job? How can you go to work with all these pills? I mean, what are you going to do? People must think you're on drugs or something. And I basically just put them all in the trash cans. You get any of this stuff, you know. And it was like 4 different people she was going to. So be careful. Don't take too much. Sometimes a clever thing to do is to stop taking everything you do, everything, every supplement, just for 2 or 3 weeks and see what happens. I've told you this story before, but remember on a TV program, Lost in the Wilderness, you know, all these shows about, you know, American shows about people lost. And we found this guy, he'd been in the Mojave Desert for 10 days, you know, and they thought he was going to die because he didn't have his meds with him. He has like 6 different pharmaceutical drugs. His daughter thought he was dead. When he came out of the desert, he was in better health than when he went in there. You figure that one out. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. It's Eric Backer again, the naturopath. I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, go to yeastinfection.org/goodies if you want to download my free resources I've created just for people like you. These are things I used in the clinic for patients and you'll find them very useful. It's the free Candida diet, the cleanse, so it's a good introduction on how to set your program together. There's the ultimate Candida diet shopping list and there's also the Candida symptom tracker. yeastinfection.org/goodies. Thanks for tuning in and subscribe. Thank you.